QNTM, the $700 million spoofing scandal that almost killed a multiple sclerosis cure, 16 million fake orders, two of Canada's biggest banks accused, a breakthrough multiple sclerosis drug on life support, and the SEC and FINRA nowhere to be found. This is the story of Quantum BioPharma, ticker QNTM, and the biggest market manipulation lawsuit most people have never heard of yet. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Vocational Views channel. If you're into naked shorting, dark pools, MMTLP MMAT GNS, or just straight up Wall Street crime, smash that like button right now because today we are going deep on QNTM. I've spent the last 2 weeks with former SEC investigators, top securities litigators, and some of the sharpest retail traders on the planet to bring you the full picture. Let's roll. Who is Quantum BioPharma? First, who the hell is QNTM? Formerly FSD Pharma, rebranded August 2024. Toronto-based biotech with 2 divisions. BioPharma, they're building drugs for the brain. Lucid-MS, a patented molecule that regrows myelin. In mice, it literally took paralyzed animals and made them walk again. Phase 1 human trials finished August 2025. 100% clean safety, 0 serious adverse events. Next stop, FDA IND and Phase 2. Unbuzzed, already spinning out, they own 20% of a hangover and recovery drink that's about to hit shelves. Strategic investments. They lend money against real estate for cash flow. Cash runway? Past March 2027. Market cap today? Around $60 to $80 million. In 2020, same company traded at a split-adjusted $1 billion. Something went very wrong. October 20th, 2024, Southern District of New York. Quantum files a $700+ million lawsuit against CIBC World Markets, RBC Dominion Securities, and a bunch of John Does. Crime alleged? Spoofing. On steroids. Here's how spoofing works. Bad guy places 100,000 share buy orders, price spikes, retail piles in. Bad guy cancels all 100,000 orders in milliseconds, dumps real shares into the panic, repeats 16 million times. They have the actual Canadian exchange data, way more transparent than US. CIBC allegedly responsible for 12 million fake orders. RBC 267,000. The rest, John Does. Result? Stock went from $460 plus, split adjusted, to $7.55. They say it almost killed Lucid-MS funding. Where were FINRA and the SEC? Top 1% market structure expert I spoke to, 25 years on the street, said it best. FINRA and the SEC are not incompetent, they are complicit. QNTM hit the Reg Show threshold list July 22, 2025. That means 5 straight days of failure to delivers over 0.5% of the float. By law, brokers must close those out in 13 days. Did it happen? Nope. 40 to 50% of all U.S. volume now happens in dark pools where nobody can see the orders. Add in Q/N trades, fractionation, rehypothecation through the $12 trillion repo market, and you have legalized counterfeiting. Same playbook we saw in MMTLP, MMAT, GNS, FNGR, and now QNTM. QNTM is not alone, it's part of a bloodline. MMTLP, FINRA, blue sheet halt, billions in phantom shares, still no NBH dividend 3+ years later. MMAT, same preferred share dividend trick, same dark pool attacks, same CEO, screaming into the void. GNS, Genius Group, filed a $450 million RICO, appointed Ben Way as anti-short czar. Stock ran 300% after the lawsuit. Guess who just added an anti-naked short expert to the board? QNTM did. Terry Lynch, March 2025. These are not coincidences. These are copy-paste fraud templates. The CEO fighting back. Meet Zishan Saeed, telecom billionaire turned biotech warrior. He's doing everything retail begged other CEOs to do. Filed the monster lawsuit on contingency, no cost to company. Put up a $7 million whistleblower bounty, October 2025. Went on Canada's biggest investigative show, W5. Three-part series started last night. Direct registered 1.25 million shares to lock the float. Publicly calling out FINRA and SEC by name, he said, "This manipulation almost wiped out our multiple sclerosis program. We will fight until the markets are fair again." That's a CEO with skin in the game. Why QNTM is insanely undervalued. If we had fair markets, let's do the math in a world where spoofing doesn't exist. Lucid-MS Phase 1 success. Average biotech multiplier for neuroassets post-Phase 1 equals 3 to 5 times. Phase 2, readout in 2026 to 2027, historical multiplier 8 to 15 times. Multiple sclerosis market equals $25 to $30 billion and growing. Comparable deals. TG Therapeutics, similar MS mechanism, went from $100 million cap to $4 billion on Phase 2 data. Even at conservative 5 times from here, $300 to $400 million cap. 10 times, $600 to $800 million. 20 times on big Phase 2, $1.2 to $1.6 billion. And that's before any lawsuit money hits the balance sheet. 80% of these spoofing cases settle. $200 to $400 million cash injection equals fully funded Phase 3 plus buyback or dividend. Float today, 3.5 million shares, 1.25 million already DRS'd. You do the squeeze math. Timeline of catalysts. Next 12 months, FDA IND filing for Lucid-MS. Any day now, Phase 2 trial start, Q1/Q2, 2026. Lawsuit discovery phase, deposition start early, 2026. W5 three-part series finishes this week. Mainstream attention incoming potential settlement money, 2026 to 2027. Look, I'm not here to shill you a penny stock. I'm here to show you a company with a legitimate shot at curing MS that got robbed in broad daylight and is now swinging back with a $700 million haymaker. If the markets were fair, QNTM would already be a multiple bagger. The question is, will they stay broken? Or will this be the case that finally forces change? Drop in the comments. Do you think QNTM settles for 200 million plus? Are we finally going to see naked short enforcement? Like, subscribe, turn on the bell, because when this stock moves, it's going to move fast. I'll see you in the next one. Stay vigilant.